So I'm about to turn 27, and it dawned on me the other day that I don't really have any friends. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Zogie and I'm a Gemini, which is why this channel is called Zogie the Gemini. So today we are going to be talking about something I've never generally spoke about, which is myself and friends and how I am with friends or in a friendship group or in a friendship in general. So if you're interested to find out more about my whole friendship dynamics, then make sure you stay tuned. Or if you're there, make sure you like, comment and subscribe and follow me on Instagram. I say this all the time, which means you should probably just follow me on Instagram, because why not? Anyways, let's get into this video. So today, yeah, I need to be very careful with how I word what I'm about to say. And I feel like off the bat, I need to make it clear that I'm also going to speak about my whole approach to friendship and the fact that I don't really feel like I have friends like that. Now let me explain. It doesn't mean that I have no one in my life. The girls that you guys will consider friends to me that you may have seen, I consider them as like my sisters, basically. Do you know what I mean? So they've passed the whole friends level. Like, those are my close friends. But I don't really have regular friends. Do you know what I mean? I don't have like, because you know, people like have like different friendship groups, and they, you know, there's always this discourse of, oh, if a group of your friends then go out and the bill comes up to $600, are you gonna split in six? I don't have friends to do that with. I have close friends that, you know, I have close friends, but I don't have an array or embodiment of friends. Does that make sense? Because you know, normally people have tiered, so they either have like acquaintances or people they're friendly with, friends who, you know, the kind of touch and go. You will invite them to maybe a party of yours or party, but you won't invite them to like your mum's birthday kind of thing. You're not that close. And then you have close friends. With me, I have acquaintances and close friends slash I classify you as a sister. I don't really have that middle. So that's why I would say I'm about to turn 27 and I don't really have friends. And I think if we backdate it, right, a lot of times people ask me, oh, do you guys give me scenarios of situations you've been in when it's like, okay, I've noticed that I'm always like my friends always pouring into me, always letting me know when they're going through issues, but when it's time for me to kind of shed that burden, shed what's going on in my life, they're not really interested. And then one person, I remember one girl was just like, oh, how do I go about my friend that I know is always jealous of me, is always talking about me? And I'm just like, I don't really, that's what really like reinforced to me that I don't really have friends. And when I see on Instagram and TikTok and people are going out with their whole friends group, and I'm like, right, yeah, I know I keep saying it, but it's something that I recently kind of realized. And the reason why, yeah, the reason why I feel like I don't really have platonic friends is because of my personal tolerance. I'm a very, how do I explain myself? I don't give many chances. I don't know whether it's the Gemini in me, but I don't give many chances to someone. Once you show me, yeah, something that really reflects your personality or really hurt me, the conversation is done. And let me be clear. It's not like I'm moving like Judge Judy, like if you don't do one thing to me, I'll never talk to you again. No. For you to hit that threshold, you understand? For you to, some girls will be like, if you miss my birthday, I'm never going to talk to you again. I'm not that kind of person. Or if you don't say happy birthday to me, or let me move away from birthdays. Or if I invite you out and you don't come, I'm not going to invite you. Like, I'm not that. Like, the threshold for me to say bye-bye is quite high. Do you know what I mean? So it's not like you just do one thing and then go. Because you see, what I've noticed, yeah, is that even within the close friends I've had, and times when I used to, because I used to have friends, and I used to have that more like that layered, tiered close friend, and acquaintance. No, close friend, and acquaintance. And what I realized, yeah, is that for me, friends are floaters. If you're floating, there's no clear boundary when it comes to just friends. That's where certain situations arise, and people are then like, oh my gosh, I can't believe my friend done that to me, because I just feel like those boundaries haven't really been set, and you don't know enough about them as an individual. And that's obviously, it makes sense because they're not a close friend, but they're more than an acquaintance. So you're not going to know everything about them. That's why they stay in that position, that level of just being a friend and not being a close friend. But for me, I found myself in two situations where I was just friends with someone, and I realized, yeah, this whole kind of touch and go, I can't do it. I'm not comfortable with just knowing a little bit about you and just calling you a friend. I'd rather call you like someone I know, someone I'm friendly with. Do you know what I mean? Because there are people that you're friendly with, but you're not friends. Like, I can't vouch and say, nah, that's my friend. Do you know what I mean? And when I see certain situations, when you guys ask me, oh, how do you deal with a friend that you know is jealous about you and they always talk about you? I don't deal with it. I won't deal with that. That friendship is done. Like, that friendship is finito. That friendship is done. And, you know, and I feel like what has happened to me over the years, and I've seen, yeah, is that when you constantly when someone, yeah, that you call a friend constantly does some things that kind of irritates you, or they hurt you in some ways, yeah, but you decide to just continue with that friendship and call them friends, what you then find yourself is in a situation where you are frenemies. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like that's what I've seen a lot in terms of like big girl groups. They are frenemies. You don't want to let go of that friend. You don't want to let go of that little connection, that you don't want to let go of the connection that you think you have, yeah. But over time, they've done some things to you to annoy you, and because you feel like you're not close enough to them to vocalize it, and because they don't know you well enough, there's certain things, yeah, that I'm telling you guys, that the people I call my sisters and my close friends, they won't even put me in that situation. They won't put me in certain situations. They won't invite me to certain places, and like, they know me enough to know what I'm comfortable doing, and I know them well enough to know that, okay, they'll be comfortable coming here, or they could be comfortable doing this kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? So there's that level of understanding, and I found that when I just had friends, that level of understanding is just not there, and it's so easy for it to go wrong. It's so easy for boundaries to be crossed, because boundaries are normally not even set, because you're thinking like, okay, we're just friends. Is it that deep for you to say, oh, I'll prefer, like, this is how I like going to things, or I don't really like going clubbing, or I don't really like going or I don't really like, you know, you haven't calling me like every single minute. I'm more of a text. Do you know what I mean? Those boundaries, you just don't feel like necessarily setting them. Do you get what I mean? Because you're just like, oh, is it that deep? It's not like that's my girl, like that's my boy, like we're proper friends. Do you get what I mean? Or we're close friends. So sometimes that boundaries is not set, and you find yourself in a situation where, yeah, you're continuing to call yourself friends, but is that friendship really there? Or is it a thing where you're kind of keeping on to it? And that was me all the way up to like the age of 22, and I just let every single one of it go, and I had to do what was organic to me and what felt natural to me, because I didn't want to be in a situation where I can say, yeah, like, obviously it's not to say, oh, I can call this friendship group, I can call this friendship group. Me, I can't call no friendship group, or I have like 4 close friends, and the rest are acquaintances or people I'm friendly with. I'm not mixing and matching different friendship groups because they don't exist, and I feel like I'm okay with that. I feel like I'm okay not having friends. Do you know what I mean? Not actually having friends at this age, because I just feel like The people that I want in my life are people that we understand each other. As we grow in life, we morph and we change, yeah, or we adapt or we evolve. But I need to know where your moles are at. I need to see how you react to different situations. I need to see how you react to me when I'm sad. I need to see how you react to when I'm happy. Because I even had a friend before, yeah, that anytime I'm happy, anytime I have good news, they're like, oh yeah, that's good, da, 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 da. It's very like laid back. It's not really like that energy wasn't there. But if I'm like, oh my gosh, guess who I just had an argument with? Or I'm just like, oh my gosh, nah, like this is pissing me off, like my life is not going. They want to know more information, more and more and more and more. But why is it when I'm telling you good information, or even if it's not even just good news, like me just kind of expressing that I'm in a better place in life, you don't really want to hear about that too tough. But when it's something negative, when it's something quite sad, you want me to go into full details, like, yeah babe, you can say everything, you can tell me everything. But when it's good news, you don't have that energy. Do you know what I mean? Obviously I know when it's sad news or bad news, you typically can go into more granular details, but nonetheless it's just the energy that's behind it. Like, you want to hear everything about when I'm sad, but you don't want to hear anything about when I'm happy or when something good has happened to me. You kind of just brush it off. I feel like all of those things happening, it just led me to a place where I just understood in life, I'm okay. You need to be okay being by yourself. When you're okay being by yourself, that's when you can build solid and reliable connections. You never know how someone can be. The people I call close friends, the people I call my sisters, could one day turn around and betray me, but I doubt it. I doubt it. Because I feel like I know them girls. Like, we've been through so much and we've come so far. And there's times where we stopped talking, we started talking again. Like, we've gone through things, we've been through the trials and tribulations. We've seen each other. I've seen them sad, I've seen them happy, I've seen them angry, I've seen them confused, I've seen them depressed. And it's the same with me. And I feel like we've evolved and gone through so many like obstacles that we finally got to the end. And life continues. Life is still gonna throw obstacles. So let's say when they have a child, or when I have a child, or when I get married, or when they get married, you know what I mean? Those are new experiences. But I feel like because that foundational understanding is there, that moral compatibility, the way that we think and we process information definitely differs. Like, not all my close friends, we don't all think alike. Some of my close friends are very, very quiet. I say some, I got 4. One of my close friends is a very quiet girl, so she's kind of the polar opposite of me. I will be the one talking. Like, if we go to a restaurant and she don't like her food, she's gonna sit down and just say, I'm like, no, if you don't like it, even though your money that you're gonna, I beg you. Then she'll be like, okay, like, oh, da, 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 da. Then she can't, do you know what I mean? But it's just in her nature to kind of be more lax. She's a very, like, kind of quiet girl. She's a really, like, quiet girl, quiet woman, actually. But even though we are different in our personalities, that kind of moral understanding and the way that we see things, that empathy, the way that we just perceive life, it does have its variances, but it's similar. So this whole working hard, like, I'm not gonna be around, I'm not gonna call you my close friend if you don't have that kind of drive. I can't be close friends with anyone that just takes life like whatever happens, happens kind of thing. Like, not actually, that's a bad example to use, but you're not even trying to push yourself. You don't even have like a clear goal of what you want to do. You're not even trying to, like, you don't have that hustle within you. I don't want to really use the word entrepreneur, because I really hate how entrepreneurs being bounced around and being like watered down. But let's just use it for what originally it was set out to be. But that entrepreneur boss kind of spirit to you. We can't be close friends if you don't have that in you. If you just want to be complacent and do the same thing all the time in the rest of your life and never like challenge yourself, then me and you can't be close friends. And I feel like it's been easier for me to approach life with people that we think the same, because a lot of times people want to have friends, yeah, that they're doing better than. And it's all about, I feel like life is so connected. Everything is connected. Like, how you view your life, how you think, yeah. So how you, okay, cool. Let's break it down to the very bottom. So you're an individual, you're a human being. you go through life experiences. How you deal with those life experiences, how you face those life experiences dictates how you go on about your life, and also dictates how you view the world. Like, it puts the lens, it puts that lens on how what so if you see the world in a particular way, yeah, and you don't want to face that reality, so rather than dealing with what life is given to you and actually trying to strive, you look onto others and you try and break the lens of other people. So that's when you project. So rather than accepting what's in front of you and trying to fix what's in front of you and how you view the world, you say, alright, cool, my shit is fucked up, let me go and fuck up some other people. And that's what we call when people project their insecurities onto you. So rather than dealing with what life is given to you head on, you see, alright, cool, but her glasses, let me mess up his gut. Do you get what I mean? So rather than focusing on your one, seeing how you're gonna improve, you look onto others, you look through their lens, and you try and you throw little daggers that are slowly cracking it. So the point I'm even trying to make here is, when you don't like what you see, you surround yourself with people that you feel like have a worse output than yours. So you see your reality, but you see, oh no, her reality is really rubbish, like it's worse than mine, his is worse. So let me just surround myself with these people, because if I surround myself with these people that I deem they have a worse off reality than I do, then that makes me feel better. So you surround yourself, not because there's that compatibility, not because you feel like you guys help each other, not because you see each other, you know, you guys see that successful route to each other, or you see how you guys can encourage each other, simply because you don't want to face what life is giving you. You don't want to see how to challenge yourself. You rather surround yourself with people that you feel that you're better than, rather than, you know, go into that person that, you know what, the life they've been given is not the best, but the actions that they're putting in to correct and trying to strive and be successful is phenomenal. But they're not trying to go to that person, they're trying to go to the people that they feel like, oh, it's worse than theirs, and these people ain't really trying to do anything. And that's why they say birds of a feather flock together. When you see yourself, or you see them worst off as you want to be in that kind of situation, that social setting. And I know that I'm really going deep into it, but this is all of the things that run through my brain and have evolved as the years have gone by. And I feel like, as I said, it starts with me being okay being by myself, me being okay validating who I am as an individual and my outputs and how I'm going to make it in life and how I'm going to be successful. And then you then bring people along on that journey. You have your family, which is stationary, you know, you can't get rid of them people. I wouldn't want to get rid of my family, but you have those like people connected to you by blood, and then you have the people connected to you by choice. Then you then have to see, okay, this is my trajectory and this is what I don't know how I'm going to get there, but I know I want to get there. I know I want to aim high. I know I want to be, I have that vision in mind to continue to climb up that ladder. Who's gonna help me on that journey, and who can I help on their journey? Who do I have that same type of thinking with? Not even the same type of thinking, who will help me improve the way I think, and who can I help, kind of thing. Do you get what I mean? That kind of encouraging, supportive environment. But yeah, thank you so much for watching my video. Let me know down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.